Podcast City Network.
Hey guys, and welcome to another exciting episode of Fixed Edge, episode 21. That's right, we are now
legal,
completely legal.
Yeah, once you hit 21.
Yeah, party on, man. I tell you what, it's going to be a lot of craziness that we have for tonight. A lot of great games that we're going to cover, but before we can do any of that, you got to make sure to follow us on social media at Fixed Edge on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Go on there, smash those like, follow, and subscribe buttons. That way you don't miss out. And, of course, you can always hop on over to YouTube as well. Search Fixed Edge Investing. Smash the subscribe button. That way you can always get the latest Fixed Edge podcast right there, whether it's on your mobile device, your phone, your laptop, whatever it may be. Doesn't matter. You can find Fixed Edge there. So a lot of great stuff going on.
Sorry I was late today. A lot of coaching. I know we were supposed to be a little earlier. The game ran over.
It happens.
And I'm tired.
I bet you are, man.
Yeah, long day of practice, AAU practice, girls, and then a City League game. And so here we are.
Making it happen, though.
Yeah.
And that's the important thing, which is going to lead us right into our first game, which will be tomorrow night at 7:10 on the MLB Network between the Yankees and the Red Sox. And this one's going to be an interesting matchup between Jordan Montgomery and Tanner Houck. So what do you think about this matchup?
I'm a fan of Jordan Montgomery. I like how he pitches. He usually gets roughed up early in the first. So if he can get out of the first with not too much damage, I like him because he usually goes 6-7 innings. You know, at least 5-6 solid ones. And then, you know, if you get to the bullpen of the Yankees, they're pretty decent. Chapman's usually good when they get to the 90s. You know, Boston's been hot, but the Yankees have got him the last few times here coming out. I think it's 3 in a row.
Yep, 3 in a row.
So,
two of which were against the Red Sox. Let's
Gotcha.
not forget that either.
Yeah, and before that, Boston, I think, won 6 straight, or it was something like that before this came back from All-Star break. There's no line yet. I'm thinking they're waiting on lineups. I think the pitchers are confirmed, but I think they're waiting on lineups. So, you know, Red Sox at home, depending on the price. In this game here, I would look for the value line. I think it's going to be very close. I think you're going to be looking at like a 110, 120 line. You're not going to see much here. There's not going to be a big favorite. So,
yeah, especially in a rivalry game.
Yeah. And then you got to like the home team in a rivalry game. I do like Jordan Montgomery, though. I don't know a whole lot about Tanner Houck. You know, he's 0-2, 3.38 ERA.
Yeah, we'll definitely see what we get once we get to that game tomorrow night. It's
the
definitely
batting
going to be
lineups,
interesting.
But who they're throwing out there, Montgomery's a left-hander.
Yeah.
I don't even. This guy is this his first year?
I think it's his first year.
Okay, all right. Because I'm not gonna sit and play. I don't know a whole lot on him.
Right.
I don't sit around and fluff stories. If I don't know, I don't know. And but I like how the Red Sox. I think they cooled off a little bit. Their bats were. Oh, I thought that was gone. Their bats were pretty hot before All-Star break. Cooled off a little bit, and the Yankees seemed to clicking into gear. But I'd probably like to take the home team, no matter how this matchup was.
Yeah, and the Red Sox are trying to hold on to that AL East lead, so they can't be dropping games to the lesser teams in the division if they want to be able to hold on to that. So definitely will be an interesting one tomorrow night, 7:10 p.m. on the MLB Network. So definitely make sure to check that one out. Just as like we said earlier, you also need to check out Fixed Edge on all of the myriad of content platforms, including YouTube, Player FM, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and Amazon Music. You can go on there and see all the playbacks of all these episodes of Fixed Edge available now.
Is there any new ones? Am I on any new ones?
Oh, there's all the latest are on there.
Got you.
Yeah, we're all the way up to episode 20 on there, so definitely got everything on there, and make sure to check it out, as well as going to podcastcity.net/Fixed Edge to check out the hub of Fixed Edge on the Podcast City Network website. A lot of great stuff going on over there as well. But that brings us to our next game that's going to be starting here in roughly 2 minutes. That's the San Francisco Giants at the LA Dodgers with a 10:10 start time on the Sportsnet LA network.
So we got to give them the winner soon.
We got to give it to them soon. Right now, the line has LA at -157, Giants plus 147, over under 8.5. How do you feel about that line?
It opened up a little higher there. I think it was 175, 180 Dodgers. Line has come down. There's been some good steam action on San Francisco. I'm usually one to follow that steam action. Dodgers are probably one of the best teams in baseball. Giants aren't far behind. Giants actually have a better record right now. Of course, Dodgers are favored because they get so much respect. You know, they won it last year. Interesting, Logan Webb, he got hurt. He came back. I believe he pitched right before the All-Star break. They only put him out for 3 innings or something like that, and he was lights out. I didn't look up, to be honest, to know that this game isn't one I'm playing tonight. Urias is he's decent, but sometimes he leaves that ball hanging there and they crash it for home runs. I would take the plus odds here. I think you got 2 decent teams. I definitely wouldn't want to lay 160 with the Dodgers. So, I'm giving you 1 minute here to get to play and take those Giants. Let's hope Logan Webb goes more than 3. I know they were working him back in from his injury. Let's hope he goes 5 or 6. And I like those odds there to take the Giants. Plus odds there, plus money tonight to beat the Dodgers over there.
Both these teams are vying for the NL West lead. Both these teams right there at the top of the pecking order. So this is a pivotal game, especially in this 3-game series, which is currently tied 1 apiece. So this definitely could be a big one for both of these teams if either one of them can get out of there. Julio Urias, though, not playing bad, 12-3, 3.78 ERA. So, it's really. I feel this game probably could go either way.
I think, and that's why when you feel that way, again, everything's in a system. I know you'll cover that later, but the Giants plus odds. When you got 2 teams like this, and you can lay 100 to win 150, or you got to lay 160 to get back 100. To me, this game is so close that you want to take those plus odds guys tonight. That's, it's a no-brainer. Put it in the system, make sure it's money management, but don't be sleeping. Take the plus odds tonight. It's going right now as we speak.
Oh, yeah, just starting as we speak. So definitely make sure to get on that ASAP. Just like you need to get on all the things over at the Podcast City Network. Shop at podcastcity.net/shop. Because whether it's a neck gaiter to protect you from COVID-19, a mug for your morning coffee, or a t-shirt just to look cool, they got you covered. Get the latest apparel and gear for your favorite podcast and Podcast City Network by visiting podcastcity.net/shop and checking out the lineup. And we talk about being smart and hopping on stuff. You got to be smart with how you do things. You got to have a system. That's the biggest thing that we like to stress here on Fixed Edge. It's having a system and not just being blind about it.
Yeah. It's funny. I had a message from my buddy today. Actually, a guy that went to school, I think it was my brother's class, or maybe even a little older, but that's how I known him through my brother. And he sent me a ATS, I think it's atswins.com. He's like, hey, is this legit? And I guess his boy was looking it up, and they're not legit. They're a hustle site. They charge you, let me see if I can actually read. This is crazy. This is what they charge. So
yeah, it's crazy to see some of these.
I said, what are they asking you for? He said, the deal was to be 150 for 1 day, 200 for 3 days, or they want to give you the normal 7 days for 200. Normal price for 7 days. Don't miss out on the deal. Send us an email, and we'll get you PayPal. 200, Bruce Jordan. I was like, what? 150 today? If I paid them 150 today, what are they going to do for me? And what if I'm paying them 150, but I only got 500 or 1,000 in my bankroll? Let's just say 1,000. I'm giving these guys 15% of what my bankroll is. So now I'm starting 15% down. Man, all these guys out here are hustling you guys. Don't pay for picks. Don't pay for any of that stuff. If someone tells you they're investing, ask them what kind of percentage they use to give you their picks. And if it's anything over 5%, run fast. Okay? Because you can ride their hot streak. It's a given. A lot of these guys, anybody that follows steam action and all that can get hot. Or someone can blindly get hot. It's not that, you see all the time on FanDuel and someone hits a 12-team parlay, pays out. Anybody can get hot. But at the end of the day, if someone's not putting you in a system, not telling you, hey, this is A, this is B, here's your underdog system, here's your favorites, here's your totals, and they're not mixing it, don't pay them. Don't pay anything. If you can come to us for free. There's a membership cost down the line here, but we'll teach you how to make you money for free. You don't have to pay us $1. Like, we're making people money for free right now that haven't paid since the site's been up and down, haven't paid for 2 months now. 2 months, we're making people free money. So if you want to jump on that train, you can just DM us. But hey, Bucks and 6, didn't I say that?
You did say Bucks and 6, man. Look at you go.
And they were down 2-0. You probably thought I was crazy.
Yeah, I did think you were crazy because I was on the Phoenix Suns train. I was on that bandwagon hard thinking that they were going to take it.
Bucks in 6. Bucks in 6. Bucks in 6. Did you see Giannis pull up the Chick-fil-A today?
Yep. Got a 50 piece for his 50 piece.
Not 49, not 51, 50 piece.
Yep.
And he had the whole crowd chanting, Bucks in 6. He had the trophies there. You know what, though? Being a hometown from Milwaukee, root for him. Obviously, KD is my favorite player in the league right now. But, man, Giannis was incredible, legendary. He only missed 2 free throws. He played ridiculous.
Even if it did take him 12 or 15 years to do it.
And what a great guy.
Yeah.
He gives props here to Middleton. He's teared up. You see him in the
He was
line.
really emotional.
You see him in the line at Chick-fil-A. Just a big kid. This is my baby. I ain't sleep. Just a big kid having fun, just playing basketball. Big ups to him. I think he's a better guy off the court than he is on the court.
Absolutely, and getting the Bucks their first title in 50 years.
I never got to see one, so it was kind of good. I was torn because hometown Bucks, and then part of me was like, CP3. I'm not a big CP3 fan. I think he plays well. I don't really like him off the court. On the court, I think he plays hard. I think he makes every team better. So I was like, I'd like to see the Bucks win it, of course. But the other part of me is like, CP3's never going to get another chance to get a ring. This was it for him.
Yeah.
And
well, there's been a lot of rumors rolling around the rumor mill that the Lakers might be trying to pursue him. So you may have another shot, maybe, if the Lakers can get their act together. But who knows? There's a lot of rumors running around right now in the NBA. Once you get out of the finals, that's all you end up with is tons of rumors.
Yeah, that's for sure. But yeah, I mean, guys, if you're gambling or you're losing or someone's telling you how much can you get on a play, that's the first sign to run. You know, if you try to reach out, and there's other people, it's few and far in between that'll help you invest. But if you find a site that wants to help you invest and they're asking you how much you can get on a game, that's not investing. That's gambling. So that's what we rid here. You know, we get rid of the gambling. We show you how to invest. We put everything in the system. This isn't a get rich quick scheme. You know, if you got 1,000, you know, you'd be lucky to make, $50, $100 for the week, maybe. If you got 2,000, maybe a couple $100 and so on. So it's a percentage game. It's a numbers game. We got systems year round. Football's getting ready to crank up. We're still towards the end of baseball, second half here. And college baseball and college football is our bread and butter. So don't miss out on the rest of baseball. College football is going to come. We got a little bit of NFL. And our connections, I don't say this a lot because I don't want to talk, but our connections are out of this world, from overseas to other states to Vegas, to the Caribbeans to Costa Rica. We got people on this team working from all over. So that's what makes us global. That makes the Vice, and we're not, if we go 0-2 or 0-5, you'll see us. If we go 5-0, we're not touting. You don't ever hear me tout. Man,
Never.
you see how many? Matter of fact, I forgot to say Bucks in 6. That's exactly how I called. You can rewind to, I think it's 17, whatever it was, 17, 18. I said Bucks in 6.
You did.
And they went down 2-0, and I said, we're going 6. So, it happened. And it was a good game. And hats off to the Bucks and Giannis.
Yeah, they made it happen, man. They made
50
it happen.
points. That's legendary. Big stage, hits your free throws.
And he's second to Jordan now, because Jordan did this 4 times. Giannis had 3 40-plus point games in the same NBA Finals, which is a huge feat. Huge feat. He even put himself in the conversation of his airness.
If he gets a jumper, it's over. You notice they just force him to shoot.
Oh, yeah.
If he gets a jumper, it's over. You can't guard him to the paint. He's too good.
No, way too good. He scored a lot of points in the paint.
And if he's hitting his free throws, because he gets fouled every time he goes to the basket, he's going to be unstoppable. Yeah, good things. He's young. He's 18, 8 years. He's got to be 26, 27 maybe at the most.
Oh, yeah. So definitely make sure to look out for Milwaukee come next year, too. It's going to be crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be real crazy. Just like it's crazy with everything going on over at Podcast City Network. Definitely make sure to check them out. FixedEdge is a proud member of Podcast City Network, and there are 20 independent podcast members across all genres of podcasting. You can find Podcast City Network on Facebook at facebook.com/Podcast City Network, on Twitter and Instagram at Podcast City Net, on YouTube by searching Podcast City Network, and on their website at podcastcity.net. Be creative, be independent, be yourself. Podcast City Network. But that does bring us to the end of our show, and we thank you guys so much for watching.
I hope they jumped on Giants. We already got a home run in the first there, 1-0. Just another jump start, I should say.
Yeah, another jump start for the game. And that does bring us to the end. Any last words there, S Money?
Well, hopefully they're on the Giants. If they're not, they're already up 1-0, so you got to wait for the Dodgers to strike. If you're going to live bet it, you got to hope the Dodgers strike to get a closer line, because you don't want to start laying minus odds. So if you didn't get on that, that's it for tonight. Tomorrow, depending on where that line goes, we're looking like we're leaning Red Sox. But if the line, depending on where the line is and how it moves, if you want to be sure, just DM us and we'll let you know how to play it, when to play it, and what system to put it in.
That's right, at FixedEdge on social media. Hit us up. But until next time, I'm Chris, and that's S Money.
See you guys.
Y'all have a great night.
Podcast City Network.